right, this video we're talking about teaching kids in China. So what are the kids like? What are their age ranges that you're going to be working with? What kind of class sizes are you going to see? Materials you can use? And kids. Hey, hello. Welcome back. My name is Zach. I'm a recruiter here at EF.
And I'm Heather. I also recruit with EF. Of course, today we're talking about teaching kids and teens in China. The first major question is usually, what are the students like?
Yeah. Well, they're children.
Yes,
usually,
they're kids and teens. So the ages range from 3 all the way up to 17 years old. What age group you'll be teaching will depend on the type of school you're with. But really, for the students themselves, they're very busy. They have their public school hours, after school classes like math, then sports and homework before bed and homework after they wake up as well.
Homework.
So a lot of the kids that you'll find in class will be very shy because of that. And then, of course, there will be some kids who are quite energized because of that. But most of them really are looking for a teacher who will help them foster creativity.
Yeah. And so kind of off that note, though, talking about the age groups and stuff, well, what type of school might you be in? Well, there's the public schools. So that's, you're actually in the Chinese school system with that. And with those classrooms, they're usually quite large. They're up to 60 kids in a class. Huge classes. But the nice part is that you really get to be immersed into, that more cultural side with that experience. You also have international schools, which are kind of like Western schools. They've just been picked up, plopped in China. So in these schools, students speak English all day long usually, or maybe, one half of the day they'll speak English. And then there's also private language training centers. So this is where students come out of their normal schedule and join us at centers for additional training. So Heather mentioned that, yes, this is what EF is. We're private language training centers. And so what you can expect with those kinds of classes is that they'd be in the evenings and on weekends because it's outside of that normal school schedule. And then, with that also, these kids being very busy and coming out, outside of their normal school schedule, there's, we need to be a little bit more engaging with them. So we try to have another approach that's a little bit more
for
fun.
EF specifically, we have a lot of materials to help teachers and, of course, help engage the students. There are full lesson plans to go with all the books that we have. For the books themselves, there are 4 age brackets with the sets, and in each book set, there are levels for the student's ability and maturity as well. You can have a 3-year-old that is a beginner at English, or a 14-year-old that's just starting to learn English, and the same can be true for advanced students. There are in-class booklets for work to do in class, homework booklets that teachers can then grade, online classes just for fun. Yes, there's also puppets and flashcards and videos and audio tracks. We have a lot
of
songs. We have a lot of fun materials that go with it too. I think with that, there's the lesson plans you can follow.
Oh yeah, so the lesson plans are probably the most exciting part, right? It's all pre-planned for you. So really all you have to do is kind of print those out. You can highlight a few things, take some notes, kind of just review it and be ready to go. But also at the same time, if you want to get creative, if you want to design your own stuff, please
That's
do.
The fun part.
Yeah, you really can. So you can pull in some outside sources. Sometimes you just kind of know your class too. You're like, this class, they don't really jive with this stuff too much.
Quieter.
Yeah. So you might redesign something for that reason. And it's really nice when you do kind of come up with an activity like that and you bring it into the classroom and you get to see the students really engage and get excited over it. When they kind of forget that they're learning English, maybe they'll start debating something and going back and forth. It's just incredible when you see that happen.
Yeah. And you have fun too.
Yeah. You just kind of get roped up into it a little bit.
Great.
Yeah. Or, when you get the kids that are teaching each other, like little teachers or that student that maybe is a little bit difficult. But then you find a way to kind of appease them in some way. Maybe you let them help out the teacher a little bit in class, and all of a sudden you realize that they just wanted to be included in a different way.
Yeah, making those breakthroughs.
That's always what really just sells it right there.
But if you would like to learn more about EF, you can, of course, put some questions in that comment box down below.
Yeah, or you can watch some more videos by subscribing.
Yeah, or you can go straight to apply.
Yeah, but of course, while you're waiting for your application, you want to learn some more, so watch more videos by subscribing.
So subscribe and apply. My other thing that I used to like to do if I was blanking out was like the robot, like, for
just
class.
Do the robot?
Robot. Like, what direction should I go? Tell me. And students practice, like, turn left, turn right, go straight.